Let's fight! A very good evening to each and every one of you. We're here trusting that you guys have had a great day at work, at school, at home. Some of you went to a market, you went shopping. It's Christmas, folks. Whatever you did today, we trust that you guys have had a great time. Great to see so many of you. Hope you guys have had a fantastic weekend as well. If you're in Guyana, we know it's raining in lots of places. It's quote unquote cold outside. But based on what's happening up north and your folks with your friends and family in the diaspora, in the US of A, for instance, in Canada, we know it's really cold there. So we ain't got too many things we want to complain about in terms of it being cold. We know it's damp outside locally in Guyana, but further afield, folks got it much worse. So we ain't going to complain. Good to see you, Courtney, October. I see, is it Kesh Sharma on with us here this evening? Janet Edwards and Carol Hudson. Good to see Erwin Don Cook. All of you great, lovely people. Quite a program in store for you. And those of you who are joining us on Twitter, come on, guys. Retweet, retweet, retweet. And we want to see those emojis there as well. You're joining us on YouTube. Guys, you know you got to share that link. You got to subscribe to that channel there if you're joining us on YouTube. Don't just come and view the program. Whether you're coming back to view the program later on, you just view and you got. Subscribe there. Follow us on Twitter as well. Facebook. Ghetto. Y'all know we love you guys. Whichever page you guys are joining us from this evening, share the live stream and follow that page. If you guys are joining us on the AppNew AFC page, we want you guys to share that page. Share the live stream from that page and follow the page as well. Those of you who are fans and followers of Christopher Jones, you guys are picking us up on the Christopher Jones page. Ensure you follow that page as well, guys, and share the live stream. We want as many folks to get in touch and engage the broadcast, as many folks as possible. Guys, if you're joining us from my Facebook page, Sheridan Avery Duncan, you got to follow that page as well. And as you know by now, share the live stream. That's what keeps the program going. The more folks engage the program, you get more information, you're able to make better decisions, guys. And you got to come on board and partner with us as well. We're running on water here. Lots of rain falling, guys, but we don't run on water at this end. Edwina Estrado, Kim Clark, and Volme Wilson, Audrey. Good to see you, Audrey. The name is going by so fast. Natalie Grimmon, Roxy McKinnon, Doreen Clark, all you fantastic folks like Karen Smith. We're running on water here, guys. And so we need you to come on board and to partner with us. We got Cash App. You're in the States, you're in Canada, you're in the UK, we got the Cash App. Come on board, guys, and partner with us for as low as $5 per month, 10, 15, 20, and help our program to continue. Help us to pay our bills. Help the program to move forward from strength to strength. The Cash App handle is the $ in the ring 592. Is the $ in the ring 592. Those of you who got you folks are in touch with PayPal, guys, it's in the ring 592 at gmail.com. That's our PayPal email address. It's in the ring 592 at gmail.com. And for those of you in Guyana, we got the MMG. That's the local Cash App. For those of you in the diaspora who don't know what's the MMG, that's the Cash App. We are available on that app via our phone number, 627-6963. We ain't got no problem with Western Union. We ain't got no problem with MoneyGram. For those of you, our friends there, come on board, guys. Come on board, Ringsiders. Come on board, Ringsiders, and partner with us. Guys, we got so much to do. Other programs that are unfolding in addition to Below the Belt. And thank you for all of you guys who joined us during the lunch hour. We had Natasha Singh Lewis, we had Kathy Hughes joining us, and we had Kamal Prasad. And we were talking again about a young lady who committed suicide based on the fact that she was raped and all of that, and how they treated her at the police station. Our thoughts and prayers continue to go to her family and loved ones. Yep, Miss Chalder. And a really, really sad story. And we had a very robust discussion during lunch today. And thanks to all the folks who joined us. And we're going to be rolling out similar programs of that nature, similar and yet different. And so we encourage you guys to continue to partner with us, guys. By now, you got a sense that you can trust us with your finances. Trust us with your $5, with your $10, with your $15, with your $20 on a monthly basis, and see what we will do, guys. We've been improving our sound, improving our visuals, going from strength to strength. And we thank you guys who have been here with us throughout it, month after month, week after week, day after day. You guys make the difference in this program. Folks like Gwyneth Jones and Esther Blue and Glennis Mingo Byrne, Terry Weeks and Nikki Innes, Saif Ali, Onessa Wardeen, Ann Golen, Samantha Price. Good to see each and every one of you guys. No amount is too small, and definitely no amount is too big. It's Christmas, guys, but yet we still got bills to pay. We got things to do. We have needs to be met, and in addition to doing all of that, we are still contributing to lots of worthy causes, believe it or not. And that's because of you. This program is powered by Ringside. It says, yeah, always come and beg. We ain't gonna beg them trenches. We ain't gonna beg the Jagabats. No way, Jose. No way, Jose. So, guys, come on board and partner with us. There is still so much to be done. So it's time some of you put your money where your mouth there. Guys, good to see so many of you again. Welcome in the ring. Trust that if you're a new viewer, you're going to stay right to the end of the program. Quite a bit of information, guys, to share with you. Share the live stream. You know, we always say that. We're hungry for it. We licorice, we scrape, we glutton. We want the shares, and we want you guys to click the emoji button as well. I want to know how y'all feeling out there. Over 1,000 of y'all already on the live stream. We want to see those shares and we want to see those emojis. Let us know how you're doing out there. Samoa Williams, Wilton Blue, Renee McKenzie Talbot, Melissa McFarlane, Sandra Price, again, Glennis Mingo Bourne, Sheena Hazel, Wendy Andrews, Terry Weeks, June Hilkin, Roxanne, Robin Norine, good to see you, Robin, Alex Gilmore, Joylyn Cook, Sandra Davis, all you fantastic, beautiful, peace-loving folks. Good to see each and every one of you. We trust, guys, that by now you're feeling the Christmas spirit. And if you're feeling it, you will. Soon enough, guys. Great to have so many of you with us. And again, guys, in the ring, our program is it is powered by you. Below the belt is powered by you. And so we encourage you guys to keep giving to our program, keep subscribing to our program in the way you have been monetarily. And if you haven't done so recently, but you may have done so in the past, guys, come back on board and partner with us. We still got lots of work to do to challenge the Jagabats where PR is concerned, where communications is concerned. We got to do our bit as well. And here is how you can do it, guys. $5 per month, $10 per month US, $15, $20. $5 is 1,000 Guyana dollars. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. Find a way, guys, to partner with us. We are grateful to have you guys. I am eager to head to the fight card. Desiree Emmanuel and Diane Graves, Sandy Denise Book, all the Denise in the ring, Candy Naline Inderjeet and Marky Mark, Yvonne Daly, Dolores Denny, all of you fantastic folks. Ringsiders, it pleases our hearts to see all of you. And if you are viewing the program for the first time, we are grateful to have you as well. Folks, this is what transpired over the weekend and during the last 24 hours. Let's head to the fight card, guys, and see some of the stuff that would have happened. I am eager. I am fired up, guys, and I am ready to go. Nadia Bob, June Peters, Marcia Agard, and all you other fantastic folks. Here's what's happening. Here's what's happening. Here's what's happening. Oh, Father. The Jagabats. Not a day goes by, folks. We can come back to the Jagabats. It's so much foolishness these guys are doing. So much. Locally, they're gone on the international stage, and it's bare nonsense to do it. The Jagabats. You all know them. I know them. We all know them. They are Jagabats. You know they don't like when we call them that. They don't. They're allergic to this word Jagabats. Folks, let me let you know that Kemraj Ramjatan is the first person I heard with this word Jagabats. And Kemraj was telling us recently that he picked it up from a Trinidadian calypso. So we are tracing now the history of this word Jagabats. But these are the whole people, the any and the all sorts. It's them. We talking about confusion powder. Chaos and confusion is them. They are the Jagabats. This same said, guys. So we turn our attention tonight to the Jagabats and we begin with the photo of the day. Photo of the day. And I can tell you one thing because I can't keep a secret. I can't keep a secret. We're talking about catfish. Photo of the day. Photo of the day, guys. We're heading to catfish. We are heading to catfish. That's where we're going. And if we're talking about catfish, y'all know there's only one crew we're talking about. It's not the trout crew, it's not the snapper crew, it's not the shark crew, it's catfish crew. You know them, I know them, we all know them. It's the catfish brigade. Right? You know, you usually say a school of fish. Well, it's a catfish school. That's who they be, the catfish school. Photo of the day, folks. Well, you all know. And I should say photos of the day. Because it's not one tonight. It's a series. You guys know. The folks from Ghana, the Ghanaians, they are visiting. And you know we got to put the best foot forward. So the people touched down by Cherry Dragon International. It's a good thing to come daytime. It's a good thing to come daytime because some nights when you touch down there, it's an accumulation of darkness. It's not blackout. It's a cascading shutdown. So, like the people touched down during the day, the Ghanaians. As you know, the president of Ghana came, had a state visit under the Granger-led administration. Then Jack Duty for herself felt over there because he realized that Harmon went to visit Ghana. So Jack Duty had to follow Harmon. So now the people are returning the favor. The folks are here. So the Ghanaians are here. The vice president and his team from Ghana are here. Guys, but listen to me. All we trying to put we best foot forward. We making it, you know. We are making it. And some of the photographs that we saw over the past couple of days stood out to us. And we thought, folks, around the world, that these photographs might appeal to some of you. Look at the first one. Now, you know who Mark Phillips be by his position in this photograph. Y'all know rubber stamp Mark Phillips. Y'all know where he is in the hierarchy from his position in this next photograph. If you could find it. Right? You know the position. You see, they try to hide. They've been trying to hide who really in charge. Right? And who are the stooges, who's house slave, and so on. And so this is Mark Phillips. If you can recognize Mark Phillips. The photographer didn't even bother to take you out the whole person. The photographer said, wherever Mark Phillips land, he's not important to this whole setting. So we barely get a glimpse of the Prime Minister. But who gets front page billing? Who front and center the real power? Mark Phillips, know your place. Phillips boy, know your place. Folks, these are the images we want y'all to share. We want to see those emojis. Ibn Lami, y'all don't just come for stand up and watch. Heather Rowe, don't just come for laugh. Andrea Chester, don't just show up. Valerie Leah Thorm, Roxanne Aaron, you guys, we want you to share the live stream. You too, Michael Reed, we're talking to you. Share the damn live stream. Marcel Ann Williams. Look where Phillips there. We could hardly recognize Philip Saber. Who get front page billing? Is the Ghanaian vice president. Then you got the installed vice president, Papa Jagabat, and then you get Catfish. Right? Phillips in this photograph look like a bodyguard. Phillips has taken on the role of a bodyguard. Not so Karen Thorne, Volmay Wilson, Rashley Ford. I know some of y'all looking for Phillips, but y'all can't spot Phillips. Sparkling Wills, Frank Moore, Nessa. Phillips got to know his place. Dan Grabber, Phillips got to know his place. Vanessa De Silva. All you fantastic folks. Bill Page, Bull Page, Love on Camera, Phillips got to know himself. Right? Phillips only pretending, you know. He's a false pretender. He's a false prophet. Right? You know, growing up, there was a song back in the days, false pretender, stop pretending. Phillips, stop pretending, man. You're not nobody in this government. You're tokenism. You're tokenism. Right? So know your place. The people who matter, get good photographs. Phillips, take note. Crystal Brandt, Richards, good to see you on the stream. Phillips, know your place. Right? Lorna Alexander, yeah, please tell Phillips when y'all see. Know your place. Please. Right? Papa Jagabat up front, next to Catfish. Oh, Phillips there like a bodyguard here. Like Phillips is the water boy. Folks, share the live stream. Look at all the photograph that caught our interest. Oh, father. It's laughing the laughing back. Phillips say, no. Look, Papa Jack about face. It's laughing the laughing Phillips. Folks, I want to see those emojis. I can't lie. I want to see them. I get excited when I see them emoji. Here I talking like I'm from the market. Folks, you want to see the shares too, right? The technician said they want to see the shares, or else then cut the live stream. Folks, I'm begging y'all. I want the live stream cut. We want to see the shares. We want to see the emojis. All right? Face cut. We seeing you. Jack, you're there laughing, Phillips. Right? I think the vice president of Ghana saying is what kind of fellas they say? He's the bodyguard or is the vice president? Because he intend to meet vice president to prime minister. That is via protocol. He should be meeting with his counterpart, who is the prime minister. But this is Jack Joe by the table laughing. But what stood out to us here? What stood out to us here is like COVID finish. Everybody's got to come here in school but COVID. Like when you look at this photograph, Denise Book and Cheryl Gillis, Roxanne and Patricia Leacock, like COVID done. Angela McDonald, Volme, Veronica Primo Rollins, y'all sharing this live stream like COVID done. When we see this photograph, we feel COVID done. Not only is COVID not over, but Frank Anthony told us, confirmed a couple days ago, that we got the Delta variant. We got the Delta variant, and we told you on this program that the other one right next door, Omicron, that's the one from Transformers, Omicron. Folks, how we put ourselves outside. I sure this man will go back and tell the president of Ghana, them people don't care about COVID. Don't let me invest yet. Let me watch and see who will be the last man standing. Right? So I think that Papa Jagabat busting out a big laugh. He said, y'all see how Phillips there as bodyguard? Y'all see how Phillips there like water boy, folks? Y'all sharing the live stream. Joshua Cummins, you sharing the live stream. Paulina Wilson, Denise Wilberg, Nikki Ennis, Joan Stephanie, share the live stream. We want the whole world to see how them people laughing Mark Phillips. The other thing that stood out to us, listen to me. The other photograph, listen to my accent now. The other photograph that stood out to us is this one here. Listen to me, folks. Before I get into what stood out to us here, tell me what stands out to you. Orvin Don Cook, Yaga Good Eyes, tell me what stands out to you. Jacqueline Siddock, Neil Diamond Star, what stands out in this photograph to you? Diane Sultan, Nikki Ennis, Cheryl Gillis, Laverne Haricharan, Kelman Prasad, long name. Pinky Alicock, Janet Edwards, what stands out to you? Matthew James, I want to see some comments. Wanda Pollard, look at this photograph here. Of course, catfish can find the food. Catfish will always find food. Some people can't wait for food come to them. They advancing to win the food there. So catfish, like you say, you're taking long. Me neighbor though. I come into front. So for catfish gone by the food section. Oh, catfish, you got to understand, you head the state, you can get served first and all. But calm down yourself, the man. If you're hungry belly, everybody don't have to know that. Right? And in some cases, if you know the people are going to take long for serve, you carry your little cook up and your piece of fried fish and your piece of plantain. You duck in a little side room, you eat quick and you come back, you wipe your mouth clean and you come back. Catfish advance. He advanced to the buffet. You understand me? He pointing out, he said, I want the big piece there. I want the big piece of chicken. Oh, conduct yourself like a head of state, man. These people just share me on the world stage. Tiffany, Roxy, them people just share we advance to the food. Oh, catfish, hold on, man. But I know why catfish advance to the food. I'm going to show you later on in the program. Why catfish didn't wait for the food to come to him. Right? Karen Clark, I'm going to show you. Mavis Henry, Onika Glenn, I'm going to show y'all why catfish didn't wait in Redding, Mackenzie Talbot, and Mr. Bad. I'm going to show you. Gavin Liverpool, I can show you too. Heather Rowe, I can show you why the man couldn't sit down. We start the vaccine, and we do our homework. Let me sound like a catfish. We does we homework. We does do we homework. Vanetta Adams, we do we homework. Look at the man's sleeve. Who is this man, Taylor? Who is the fella, Taylor? I'll put it, let me see the photograph big, just in case them people didn't pick it up. Look at the man's sleeve. Right? First thing, let me tell you something. I hear a lot of stories. Here's King, Desiree, Emmanuel, about Burnham. Burnham would have passed the dinner and say, catfish, Get a tailor. We can pass for you. There is something, folks. I don't know if you ever hear this phrase, but I am pleased to introduce you all to it tonight. There's a phrase called sartorial splendor. Write it down in your notebook. Sartorial splendor. Write it down on your scorecard. Sartorial splendor. You have to take pride in your appearance. If you got on a suit and I can't see your suit, your shirt, sleeve, you wearing the wrong suit. That's rule number 2. So I was teaching them the other day. I said when you sit down, you unbutton. When you stand up, you button up your suit. Come on, catfish. We're on the world stage now. Right? When you get up, you button up. When you sit down, you open up. So he seemed to have gotten that part right. But I didn't have time for the full class. Right? Because he signed up for the full course. Remember, he dropped out of Eugene second year. But I gave in tutorials on Friday. Join us below the bell Friday. I gave in suit tutorials. Once you cannot see your shirt sleeve in your suit jacket, just peeping through your suit jacket at the end you by your cuff, you got on the wrong suit. So the man, I don't know, he borrowed Philip's suit. You remember Philip's had on a big over them. We on the world stage here or not? Phillips had on a big suit. Phillips had on a big suit the other day. I don't know if it's Earphone suit he borrowed. Who suit Earphone borrow? You understand? You see, when you're shopping by Horman and Sons for state functions, you end up in problems. You're going to end up in problems. So rule number 1, the jacket too big. So what they should have done was pause this dinner, catch Horman and Sons quick, take in that jacket sleeve, and then come again. Because when you jacket so long, you can't, you food, your suit is going to be in all the food. His suit going to be in the appetizer, it can be in the main course, it can be in the dessert. Come on, man. We on the world stage here. This is how we go in and meet Biden and Kamala Harris. Come on, folks. With big suit and so on, man. So, all right. We can give you all a pass. This here is the trial. The technician said, give them a pass, Duncan. Don't be rough on them tonight. It's Monday. We can give you a pass, but next time, catfish, we only get one chance. You understand me? One chance. Ringsiders, we giving them a pass tonight for this? We giving them a little pass? Huh? I don't know. I don't know if we want to give them a pass. I watching things still. I am watching things still. Look at this big thing here. Huh? Look at this big. Look at the jacket big. But things tight. So maybe they can't afford to take in the jacket. Maybe it's expensive. Maybe personalized tailors and so on come at an expense. Things tight. Things are tight. And we tell you how we do our homework here in the ring. Look how things tight in this country. So we can understand why catfish jacket. Folks, look at my. All right, look at this. You can see my shirt sleeve. Come on, man. Come on, guys. But things tight. Right? Things tight. So we understand how catfish operate. And look how things tight, folks. Just check out how things tight. These people cleaners were made to understand recently they're not being given the 7%. They are not being given their 7%. We're being made to understand once you are employed, in some instances, after 2018, in some cases, they're telling you 2019, you can't get back pay. You can't get the 7%, these sweeper cleaners. Earphone, take a pause. Take a pause from the self-service table. Take a pause from the food table. Don't put the big chicken name out yet. These sweeper cleaners are very upset. And you all see what is happening in this city here. How it's going back to the days of garbage city. So we need our sweeper cleaners in our offices and factory and field. We need them. The folks say they want this 7%. I don't know how better to put it. I do not know how better to put it. Things tight. The people want the 7%. Folks, things tight. If you all didn't believe that, licenses. Driver's licenses selling for $100,000. That's 2 tickets to go to First Lady mask party. That's the word on the street. That people at the traffic department in Ivleri Selling driver's license for $100,000. That's the street price. And they say if you come before the 15th, you can get a discount, a 7% discount. $100,000. Credible sources. So we given the people in the traffic department a chance to correct themselves before we start calling names. Fraud is fraud. We given those folks in the traffic department 100,000. We heard you pay a 60 up front. And then when things signed, sealed, and delivered, you got to pay up the other 40. Come on, folks. I want to start calling him. I'm a peace-loving person. I don't like being controversial. It just comes. It just comes. Folks, so the people in the traffic department, I see the technicians watching me strange too. I don't know if they had contact. I don't know if them boys and girls. I talked a lot of stories tonight, but we are being made to understand things tight. Driver's license price gone up now to 100,000. Who no? Who no? They said things are tight. Michelle McKay, I hope you not to pay. Carol Jacobs, you could manage this price. That's 2 tickets for First Lady Ball. First Lady, 1 ticket to go to the mass ball is 50,000. Well, them boys in traffic department say, well, if going to a ball is so expensive, we got to up the price for driver's license. Valmay Wilson, how much you pay? Agard Charlin, Natasha Joseph, how much you pay? Denise Booker, Orlando Grant, how much you pay? That's what I want to know. 100,000. That's blinds money, people. That's money for blinds. That's pepper pot money. That's pickled pork money. That's cookies money. That's black cake money. Plus some what do you call it? Some walnuts and ice apple. Things like 100,000. That's the word in the street. And we are prepared to name names. We giving them a chance. People don't live in first bell ring. First bell just ring. Right? It's a raffle, hey. In the ring raffle. We giving them a chance. 100,000. We can start naming them. Folks, we want to see those shares. This is thing for share. We want to see those emojis as well. We want to see those shares. I don't know about you. You think I'm doing this for free? You better share. Pay the price of admission. Share the damn live stream, folks. Sandra Davis, Michelle McKay, share the live stream. And while you're at it, it's a good time to ask you guys to come on board and to partner with us. Me want to start selling license for 100,000. So guys, help us. Help our program to continue to grow from strength to strength. We on Cash App. We on PayPal, folks. We on MMG. Yeah, I want to send a little freck via Western Union plus 7%. You want to send a little freck via MoneyGram plus 7%. Folks, things tight. I ain't gonna lie to you. It costs something to produce this program every day. Plus now we've added below the belt. Plus we can add some other stuff. Quite soon, it costs us something to keep you guys informed. Things tight. I sure y'all don't want to see me on Lambert Street or King Street when the night come. Y'all know this old body won't fetch much these days. Right? Right, Beyonce? This old body. This old body won't fetch much. The producers watching me with a lean eye here, boy. This old body won't fetch much. So guys, help us to keep this program moving forward. 100,000. Not for subscribing to this program monthly individually. That's the price for license, guys. That is the price for license. Share the live stream. We tell you guys, we hungry for it, we craving for it, we want it. Y'all think it's finished there? Things tight. Look how things tight. Look how things tight. A nurse. You understand me? You want to buy a license in this country. You want a license. You got to be able to afford it. So look what nurse do. This woman has pocketed this individual has pocketed $3.2 million. Doing what? Selling COVID cards. I don't know. It must be 100,000 each too. The COVID cards must be selling for 100,000 each too. Or 50,000 at least. You got to fall somewhere by the mass party price. The First Lady mass party ticket, somewhere there you got to fall in a 50,000, right? And then if you want the book stamp, then boy say it's another cost, right? NASA, NASA Dave, if you want the book stamp with the official stamp, it costs you something. That's another 50. And depends on which vaccine now you want, go in the book. It's a 7%. And then if you want the booster in the book, that's another 3%. Things tight. So a nurse, oh Father, in the oil producing republic, according to reports, credible sources, I hope you guys have been viewing our stories on our website, credible sources, gy.com. A nurse pocketed $3.2 million. Martha Glasgow, Martha, what kind of books this girl selling here, man? 3.2 million, right? 3.2 million. That's what the lady pocket, 3.2. Let me just make sure that this my tablet keeping my notes got enough power. I see a light come on just now. We won't lose the notes at all. 3.2. That's what the nurse pocket. Things are regular in this country. The nurse says 7% can't work. It can't. And she has been the person. I honestly don't know if it's a man or a woman. See, I don't think I'm trying to protect or what have you. I don't know is who. 7% cannot work. That is what is being said here. You know. And the nurse gone big. Them boys say go big or go home. I mean, sure, I got my power. Go big or go home. So the nurse gone big. 3.2. Some of you haven't seen the kind of money whole lifetime. Under these jagabats say. Under these jagabats. How much 7% you got to go, you got to get up to 3.2. So the nurse has been innovative. That's the figure on the market. Folks, share the live stream for us. Things tight. Things tight. I hope we've been able to show you conclusively. if you needed for evidence that in your own lives in this country to know things tight. And there it is. Well, you folks know the Christmas tree wars heating up. Over the years, guys, we have gotten very competitive, whether via regions, whether via villages, where Christmas trees are concerned, and the lighting up of Christmas trees. Now, let me tell you all this. The people in the diaspora must laugh at us when they see what we call a big holiday to light up a Christmas tree. They must laugh at us, because if you really see Christmas trees, folks, in some places, you realize things tight here. And that is why Christmas trees here look a certain way. Well, this year, Christmas trees must be looking an extra 7% less. Extra 7% less, because why? Things tight. So the Christmas tree wars, folks, the Christmas tree wars, they're heating up. And we were pleasantly surprised to see Main Street looking nice. According to some people, one of the producers here in this program, he didn't like how Main Street looking. He said Main Street looks anemic. It looks deficient, right? But from this photograph, I tend to think Main Street look, right? For the times, signs of the times. If 7% the people give, how you want Main Street look 10%? How you want it look 15%? So this is Main Street over the weekend, and I'm happy that it has a few lights. So whoever is responsible for this, kudos. Kudos, whoever is responsible for this, right? Main Street coming to come. Heather Rowe and Norma Jones, Rowena Cummins and Rosie Rose Jeff, and it's coming to come. Right? But like they didn't inform the Ghana Police Force. The Ghana Police Force called out the whole force for their Christmas tree light up. The whole police force, them boys call out for this Christmas tree light up. Folks, you're going to want to share the live stream. Y'all sit down. Y'all got out your popcorn and your cokes. Brace yourself. This is the Ghana Police Force. Sandra Hanover, Valerie Leela Tom, Nikki Ellis. The Ghana Police Force unleash this Christmas tree. Now, let me tell you this personally. I'm looking for a little tree like this. I ain't able to go big this year. I can take a 7% tree and 7% decoration. I can go with this. I can take this and put it in a corner, and I can say, wifey, girl, you see what happening here? Signs of the times. We can go with this. But the Ghana police force, I don't know, perhaps this is what's left over, because 300 million missing from the Ghana police force. 300 million cannot be accounted for. So them buys myself, if 7% paying, then we got to go paying 7%. So this was the Christmas tree. This was the Christmas tree that the Ghana police force unleashed on the nation. Marilyn King, we all think. Marissa Andrews, David Wood, Vanita Adams, Rosie Anna, Fat Girl Hendy, I think I want to say photograph. Carter Rankin, Fiona Marks. This is the tree. They've unleashed it. First time we see the tree a little bigger. The police force can't afford a big tree, so we can make it look big for y'all. We go Photoshop. That's the thing now. Photoshop. So we Photoshopping it. Trying to make it look bigger. That's the force tree. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, having said that, y'all know Region 3 last year. Oh God, Region 3 scarred us for life. Or so we thought. Guys, please share the live stream. I beg y'all. We want to see the emojis too. We said Region 3 scarred us for life. Onage Waldron, Lion Onage, touchdown last year to light up district, Ministry of Tourism. She ain't got no shame, you know. No shame. Last year, Onage and a whole team, you know, catfish team, went down to declare this tree lit, lighting up in Region 3. Oh, Father, I heard that people in Region 3 renounced their citizenship. Renounce the citizenship. They say, I from Barbies from today. I from Linden. People said it from Buxton. People said it from Tiger Bay, from Albistown. Renounce the citizenship. Right? I know and Elizabeth, I think he was one of them. Nasa, Robert Joseph, you weren't one of them that renounced your Region 3 citizenship. This was what this catfish administration unfloored, unleashed on Ghana last year. Right? We should have known. It should have been a cue that 7% was coming. We should have known. This tree looked like Jaguar, like a drink tinners. Oh, Father, this tree here looked real the bad boy. Right? But Region 3 wasn't having it. Region 3, ladies and gentlemen, hold on. Region 3 wasn't having it. Region 3 backs y'all this year. They slap y'all in y'all face. Was uppercut, high fall. Folks, Region 3 said, look at mommy, wow. Look at me now. Region 3 said, yeah, take the Fiona Marks Evans. Region 3 said, wait your tail, Martin Richards. Dan Fordyce, they said, carrier. Region 3, Armstrong, Roxanne Aaron, Region 3 come out this year. Region 3 stepping out. Right? Could we go back to the previous photograph? This is like the Jagdio Ali government. This is them. Cas anyhow, big sleeve, big suit. Young waiting to be served. This is them. Cas anyhow. You understand me? Anyhow, braggart. This is them. Jagabats. And this is what we keep hoping for. This is the one we keep hoping for. But we ain't getting it. But Region 3 surprised us. Region 3 is a good comeback. Right? Your backs we here. You give me more for talk. In the immortal words of Charmin Blackman. You give me more for talk here, Region 3. We like it so. Akila, y'all know your place, you know. There's a ringsider named Akila Ash. I want y'all go after Akila Ash. Here what Akila Ash said. You know some people don't got manners. You just know me family them. Here what Akila Ash said. This is the whole Region 3 budget spent. Ganesh, your name calling. You and them people there by the RDC and the NDCs in Region 3. They said this is the Akila Ash. That's not me. Yabiushi. Akila Ash. Chanel Smith Daniels. Akila Ash says the whole Region 3 budget spent here. Them folks say, boys, you go big or go home. We coming to Mountain. We coming to year end. Don't let me hold back. Let me go big or we go home. I just want to know who get the contract for do this tree. That's what I want to know. That region tree look like a $50 million. Because them boys said the previous one was I think 5 million. So the new tree got to be about 15-20 million. I just want to know who got the contract. Right? Is it statement? Because region tree making a statement. I just want to know who get the contract for the region 3 the region 3. That's what I want to know. But kudos nonetheless to region 3. That's a good comeback. Folks, this is a comeback story of the century. This tree needs to be side by side with the previous year tree. Front page Chronicle. Front page Guyana Time. People can sell. Front page Mirror. People can sell, man. I telling y'all that. Y'all take my word for it. I got a good inclination and a gut feeling. People would sell. Put them three side by side. You understand me? Say year 1, year 2. This is the state of the economy. The papers going to sell. Papers are going to sell. That being said, folks. That being said, so much for the 3 wires, and we're going to keep you guys updated as to where the 3 wires go. It's now heating up. The season has just started. War break. Guys, if you have photograph of any Christmas tree, inbox us. If you think it's noteworthy, inbox us. Even if you think it's noteworthy, send us the Christmas tree photographs. We want them. 627-6963 is our WhatsApp number. You even your Christmas tree home. We won't tell people who sent it. Right? Send us your Christmas trees. We want to publish them. Let the Christmas tree wars begin. War break. Pow, pow, pow. Lights up. Light up. Folks, Puckatory. That was the Christmas tree last year from Region 3. Puckatory. But look what's happening now with them boys. Mustafa again. Look at why I was telling y'all, Irfan advanced to the table. Approving it now. The people said, the World Bank says Guyana among countries facing worrisome food insecurity. Things tight, things scarce. This is the World Bank. This isn't the bank of the opposition. This isn't the bank of APNU AFC. This is the World Bank. They are saying Guyana among countries facing worrisome food insecurity. And this is a piece of reporting we picking up out of Starbucks News. And y'all know Starbucks News says it must be the truth. Worrisome. Them boys ain't telling me this. Worrisome. But the private sector told us shortages coming. Irfan said brace. Irfan bracing the table. Irfan advance to the buffet table. He ain't waiting. You know why? Worrisome. Food insecurity. Worrisome. And no faster are we dealing with that, ladies and gentlemen. Look what's happening on the other side. Look at why the World Bank talking. Fish problems. Right? I ain't talking about Kwame and them. I said fish problems. That's what happening there. That's what the fisher folks are complaining about. And so over the weekend, it was the fishermen who alerted us to what they deemed as an oil spill. ExxonMobil ain't said nothing yet. EPA ain't said nothing yet. The install regime ain't said nothing yet. The fishermen complaining about what they deem to be an oil spill. What looked like an oily substance out there in Guyana's territorial water. Here is that video.
This is what the reason that we get in the fish captain. That's a video.
That's it, lad. That's why I know about that.
So them boys complaining. Them boys complaining. Them boys say, how you can catch fish out here? But this administration wants to tell us about fish scarcity being now a world issue, a global issue. It's not since they come in, they like fish and fishing like them. I know, but I like fish. I like a good thick piece of fish. You put a fish in your mouth and the fish just start breaking up. I love a good piece of fish. This government don't like fish. They don't like fish, right? You ever put a nice thick piece of fish in your mouth and the fish just start breaking? Just start breaking up. That's a good piece of fish. But they don't like fish. I love me some fish. I ain't decided the fisherman. I love me a good piece of fish, right? Kwame them can't identify. Papa Jagabat can't identify. Them don't like fish. I love fish. The thicker the fish, the better. And my wife love prepare fish for me. Love it. Fish scarcity. They didn't tell me yet it's an oil spill. They can tell me some now. The last time by ocean, by what do you call it? The Marriott. Remember? They had a similar substance there. They said it's catfish guts. Catfish oil. This government weird. Weird to the people. They say it's catfish. Something, fish, guts, oil, some nonsense. I don't know what they can tell me now. This thing now, but a couple miles well out. And the fishermen are saying, them is the cause. Them is the cause. They're chasing fish. Y'all watch them. People that don't like fish. Y'all watch them. Kim Walker, Diane Gravesandi, Raul Ramatar. Y'all watch them. Malini Semple. Y'all watch them. Vanessa Wardy. People that don't like fish. You put an asterisk by the name. Put an asterisk by them. You got to watch them carefully. Very carefully. Look what else happening. So in that previous one, Minister Natural Resource, Vikram Bharat, he ain't said nothing yet. The other installed one, Minister of Agriculture, who is responsible for fishing and fisheries and so on, fisheries and livestock, Mustafa, he ain't said nothing yet. But the folks waiting. On the other front, the Jacobats, Pocketori. Now, this Jacobat here, Nigel Dharamlal, unilaterally, he in the government postponed local government election. Well, they never like local government. They never like local government election. Them people went in power from 92 to 2015 and had one local government election in 1994. And after that election, is sheer interim management committees. They do not like local government election. Local government elections like fish to them. They don't like it. They are allergic to it. They ain't going to any other thing. They're going by sausage and all that. Love it. Fish, no. They like that. They are allergic to it. So, Dharamlal, the mashup GCOM. This is another form of rigging. We know the rig 2020. You and I were there. We saw what transpired in places like the East Coast. We saw what transpired. Right? We saw in those ballot boxes. This is another form of rigging. Now, local government elections in Guyana, for those of you who don't know, is constitutionally due every 3 years. So it was due between November and December. Dharamlal said no local government elections. No local government election. That is the document that they are circulating now. No word out of GCOM. This is time for Claudette speak. Claudette gone back on the Chirac. Claudette who swing. Gone back under her rock. So there was a document circulating. I think the guys have that photograph. Quite recently. Where Dharamlal. Let's see that a little bigger. For the folks who nearsighted. Dharamlal said no local government election, people. None. We don't deserve that. Right? He said, you are hereby informed that due to Guyana Elections Commission's lack of readiness. Now, he talking for the commission. He's the spokesperson. He is their spokesperson. He said, due to them, clutter them, the pack over so. It is impractical or impracticable to hold local government elections within the time frame stipulated by the provisions of the Local Authorities Elections Act, Chapter 2803. You need to hear nothing else. Why isn't the Commission speaking on this matter? Local government elections are a central part of a nation's democratic process. With Sarah Lynch, I expect a press statement out of Sarah Lynch at least, even if she don't hold a press conference. Where's the Canadian High Commissioner? Where's the High Commissioner from Canada? At least, if this was done under Granger, sweet Jesus, Pompeo and Kamala Harris, they're flying in together tomorrow. This installed administration didn't even have the decency to have Catfish address the nation on something as important and significant as the postponement of local government elections. Didn't even have the decency. You can push me the lectern at State House to play table tennis with your friends. You didn't even have the decency, Catfish. Papa Jagabat didn't even have the decency to call a press conference and to face this nation. You know who they give? Baby Jagabat, Nigel Darmlal. Baby Jagabat, to tell you and I that we are going to have our constitutional rights. Our constitutional rights. We are going to have those rights suspended. Because they come, mash up GCOM. And now what is the worst? Pull that in a little closer so I can see the text on it. It is impracticable. Right? You know why? Because they fire everybody. Nobody there to do any organization. Same thing happening at the U.S. Embassy and Consulate in Washington, D.C. Imagine they fire some staff there. And so short-sighted and stupid and pagly they be, that the staff got to come back, same staff as fire, and hold on till the new people come. But you are lucky. That is so how short-sighted they are. So you come and you want to appeal to your base, you find you get rid of everybody. And the bishop didn't see all of this is part of the Coca plan. All of this is rigging. Right? Because you know why? They don't want to face the electorate because they know they have done so much stupidness. Their people who were elected in the last local government election going to be voted out. Y'all remember them people in Anna Regina that they throw off the market, that they boot out of the market square. Say, y'all wait till local government. Y'all remember them vendors in Rosignal. Say, y'all wait till local government. Y'all remember just the other day in quarantine, the farmers cash grant that and share right. The big women say, y'all wait, local government come in. You understand why they're postponing it now? They don't have the balls to face the electorate. They don't have the decency. They don't have the testicular fortitude. And so this is the nonsense that we see happening. This is the foolishness. Right? This is the craziness. But in an editorial on Sunday, Starbucks News wailing to them. On Saturday, rather, in an editorial, Starbucks News wasn't having it with these jagabats. Starbucks News says failure to launch. That is what the Ali administration, the Jagdeo Ali administration has been. A failure to launch. Lots of promises, empty promises. Thin air, hot air. That is who they are. Failure to launch. Failure to launch. That is how Starbucks News characterized that. Not with what Darmlal coming here talking to us about. It's impracticable. Starbucks News came out doing their journalistic work as they always do and says this is a failure to launch. Bring it up a little bit so the folks can see. He says failure to launch. And they begin by talking about the garbage in the city. That is where Starbucks News started, about talking about the garbage in the city. Here's what they said, folks. For those of you who haven't had a chance to read the editorial as yet, You all need to share the live stream. Here's what Starbucks News said. When you live in a country and city infested with garbage, after time you learn to unsee it, because to continually have to do so might turn you insane. However, foreigners arriving, like the Ghanaians, foreigners arriving here are often struck by the sheer filthiness. I tell you, they're wicked, stink, and dirty. Foreigners arriving here are often struck by the sheer filthiness of the place and mystified that such a simple task as keeping a country clean is beyond the government of the day. A simple city, keeping a simple city clean is beyond the government of the day. Let's hasten on quickly to some other things Starbucks News said here about these jagabats. Starbucks News said failure to launch. Unfortunately, listen now carefully, guys. Unfortunately, despite all the bluster of the past year about a new Guyana, the political landscape remains remarkably unchanged. Public servants agitating for increases, extrajudicial killings, rising crime, accusations of an arson campaign, the encouragement of private sector and heavily armed security services, large drug busts for which no one is arrested, dodgy contract awards, and the ever-present chronic political dysfunction and racially based discord, it is eerily reminiscent of the early 2000s, although we are thankfully not at phantom gang level quite yet. Listen to Starbucks News. Starbucks News says this period we're in is eerily reminiscent of the early 2000s. And finally, look how Starbucks News getting the knockout punch now. Box them in the face and high-fall them all at once. This was the donor. Failure to launch. Look what Starbucks News says here now. Failure to launch. President Irfan Ali has overseen and contributed to this regression. What progress? What economic resilience and pathway to recovery? Economic dynamism? No. Irfan Ali has contributed to the regression by his refusal to hold consultations with the opposition leader, which is a violation of his constitutional duties. That is what they need. That is what they know best how to do. Violate the damn constitution. It is a violation of his constitutional duties and a personal political failing. Oh my God. That's it, Donna. It is a personal political failing. If the president really wants to launch this economy, then he must face and solve his political problems, and by doing so, assure all investors that he can deliver a level of political stability they can live with. Put in your pipe and smoke it. You can put in your pipe and smoke it now. Put it in your pipe and smoke it. Punto final. Starbucks News editorial. I think that was on the 4th, December 4th, Saturday. Failure to launch. That is the PPP administration, according to Starbucks News. You understand now why they don't want local government elections? Failure to launch. So they talk about economic dynamism and resilience and all these fantastic things. Failure to launch. Today we saw this. You know, Starbucks News talk about personal failings. We saw this. Bring it up on screen so the folks can see it big and wide. We saw this young lady talking on social media, right? And folks says she belongs to somebody in high power in this government here, in this administration. Hear what she says. Failure to launch. Some people fail to launch in their own family. Hear what she says. You never know how strong you are, Guyana. She's talking to all of you, She's quoting Bob Marley. You never know how strong you are until being strong is your only choice. And that is what we've had over the last year. We have been our own resilience. We've been our own pathway to recovery. You never know how strong you are until being strong is your only choice. That's what we close with tonight. Lalita Sahadio Gunraj says, I have fought the man. I have to fight the man who is considered a hero. I have to fight the man who is considered a hero. I feel like it's Mrs. Jagdio talking here. What's the woman's name? Vashni Jagdio. I read Vashni's statement a couple shows back. I have to fight the man who is considered a hero, who fought for democracy, to do the bare minimum and take care of his little people. Take care of the little people he brought into the world. People wear a suit and tie and parade in public. They talk the talk and have thousands of followers on social media, but behind closed doors, oh Jesus, help us. Take the wheel in this country, Abba Father. Whoever upstairs listening to me, take the wheel. You never know how strong you are until strong is the only choice you got. And that is what we have been in this country. It's a rudderless ship. Failure to launch. Guyana, you never know how strong you are until being strong is the only choice. And all we've had was each other. That's our program for this evening, folks. I'm going to end on Lolita's words. Quoting Bob Marley, you never know how strong you are until being strong is the only choice. Who know? Who know? And that's all I say this evening. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Thanks for joining us, Chanel Smith Daniels. Thanks for joining us, Denny's London Welshman. Thanks for joining us, Paulette Graves and Michelle Johnson, Denny's London Welshman, Andre Chester, Delia, Onessa Wardine, Latoya D'Souza, Raul Brando Ramatar, Volney Wilson, Janet Edwards, Chisung Henry. This is the show I want you all to share. I want to see those emojis as well. Share the live stream. Let the world see who we got to deal with. And then they will know the truism of Bob Marley in the eternal words shared by that young lady. You'll never know how strong you be until strong is your only choice. Thanks for joining us this evening, folks. We're going to see you guys right back here tomorrow. Same time, same place. Join us during your lunch break for Below the Belt. 12 to 1, guys. We're going to be back on tomorrow. And then back here tomorrow evening at 8, more in the ring. Thanks for joining us. That's our time. Stay safe.